Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel. I'm Vera.
Blackie.
And today we are watching Vinland Saga. Yes, so we have this one and one more left episode, and that's it for Vinland Saga for now, guys.
Lately, the drama is unveiling.
Drama, yeah, because like Canute and Thorfinn like finally had a conversation, and of course it didn't go the way we hoped it would go. So
I mean, everybody has their own points, so let's see whose point is going to be strongest now.
Yeah.
Or something, right?
Yeah, let's see. But before we start, guys, subscribe to our channel for more videos and also hit the notification bell so you can get notified when we release them. Let's go.
Can you ask nicely to stop?
Please.
Please stop.
あの時のアシェラットのように帰ってくれトルフィン。お前は変なやつだが殺すには欲しい。
Damn, they're recognizing him so much now. You see, because of his actions.
世の中こういう風にできてんだ。最後は力の強いやつの理屈が
Might makes right.
愚かなり我が息子。なぜあのような下船の者どもにそなたの心情を明かした。
Because he's hopeful, maybe also.
よもや理解し合えるなどと。
But see, look at the light there.
Yeah, he's like a light, he's in darkness, yeah.
奴らは哀れな羊の群れ。そなたは孤高の羊飼いなのだ。羊飼いの仕事がどうして羊に理解できようか。
Yeah, of course, it's a logic view.
What analogy here?
のみだ。それが何より羊のためなのだ。
クヌート。
殺せ。あの男は危険だ。
He's dangerous, damn.
当の羊が群れを惑わし。
Well, when you put it that way.
Towards the cliff.
俺は逃げる。
Run. What do you mean run? Huh?
それだけか。他に何ができる。ここでお前と差し違えろってのかよ。お前の言う楽土ってのは多くの人を助けて少しの人を虐げる。俺にはそれがいいことか悪いことかわからないし、お前の無茶を責める資格もない。だからもう逃げるしかないだろ。
Well, when you put it that way, yeah.
そなたはそれも無駄だった。さよなら。
Damn. I mean,
How
just
come it feels, yeah, he has the upper
away.
hand here,
Damn.
Thorfinn.
Just walk away from this, yeah.
It's interesting that after everything, it does feel like he won. If there's anything to win here.
Okay, he's laughing. Oh my god. Okay. Just keep walking away then.
Yeah.
世と駆け引きをしたがる者は多い。罠にはめようとする者も。だがなんだそなたは。大バカ者め。何の切り札もないのか。寸鉄も帯びず散々殴られ農場接種をやめろと言いに来ただけか。
I mean, yeah.
Basically, yes.
That is basically what he did.
何面白いかよ。
Yeah.
面白い。逃げるか。バイキングの中からこのような男が。
Damn, look how they're presenting him. My god.
美しい男だ。
Oh my god. I mean, he knows, yeah. He found maybe a true peace, you know.
どこへ逃げる。お前に教えることはできない。
You will come. Bring
Yeah.
war.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
ハントは広がり続けている。
やがてそこにも世の力が及ぶかもしれんぞ。
Then he'll run again.
逃げられるだけ逃げてやるさ。逃げる先があるうちは俺は戦わない。
I won't fight.
God.
王の力が届かない場所にお前とは違うやり方で平和な国を作るよ。
世の事業の埋められぬ穴をそなたが埋めるというのか。できるのか、そなたに。
俺の力はお前よりずっと小さいんだ。あん
That
まりでかい
feels
穴
more
は手に
meaningful.
負えねえ。お前も努力しろ。俺の仕事を増やすな。
Don't make more work for me.
Oh my god, this
What
is
the
legendary.
heck, jeez.
まったく口が回るようになったものだ。
Very wise.
Actually true.
誰に似たのであろうな。面白い。これほど難しい和平交渉は初めてだ。
こり
Are they leaving maybe?
船もね
They are.
Left.
クヌート
Wait, what?
ふざ
So he was able to...
まだ決着は
Wait, what?
Okay. Okay, Thorfinn, that's... He managed to...
He was able to...
ローキ殿が不満を漏らしておりました。
他の農場を接収する計画も白紙に戻す。
Oh my
仕
god.
事を増やしては悪いのでな。
That's what the heck? Okay, I'm surprised.
Yes,
Damn.
same.
その後クヌートはイングランド財政を圧迫していた中英デンマーク軍に解散を命じる。だが危惧されたイングランドでの反乱は起こらなかった。クヌートが軍事力を手放すことでイングランドの諸侯はクヌートの信頼を知り、征服者と非征服者の関係が変化しようとしていた。
No, they believed in him more?
Interesting.
I mean, you know how you if you do more punishing, you know, like you're trying to punish somebody more or
Yeah, the more
something,
you-
he's not
you
going to listen.
oppress
But
them, yeah.
the more you oppress them,
Yeah.
they're more relentant that they will, you know, follow you or listen to you. But if you work with them,
良い気分だ。
damn.
Interesting. I didn't
Okay, that
expect
surprised me
yeah,
totally.
yeah. We would have this twist that he would change his mind.
Damn.
Thorfinn's there.
トルフィンもういいのか。
ああ、まだ少しふらつくけど大丈夫だ。
行くのかトルフィン。海の向こうの地へ。
Yeah.
アルネイズさんが息を引き取るときすぐに答えられなかった。地獄を生き死に安らぎを求める魂に
Yeah.
どんな言葉をかけられるって言うんだ。生きろと言える世界が欲しい。
Damn.
Oh my god.
死ぬ以外救いを持たない人たちに胸
Oh
を
my
張
god,
って
when you
語れ
put
る
it that way,
死の魅
she...
力を超えたそんな地を俺たちの生きる世界にそれだけをみんな求めていたのに。
Damn, what the heck?
飲み込めやしない。 どこにもないなら
I'll create it.
ないなら
Damn, what the heck?
エイナル兄弟一緒に行こう。フィンランドに平和の国を作るんだ。アルネイズさんに胸を張って語れるような。
やろう兄弟。
Jeez.
Oh my god.
奴隷も戦争もない国を作ろう。アルネイズのために。
I really have no words. This is
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah. It's so amazingly done, yeah.
after everything that happened to see something like this.
Yeah, I want to watch again from the first season again with him, you know.
アルネイズの墓は任せなさい。私が守る。本当に
Did it change like from
いや
トルフィン、俺は
would be like you.
あなたのようになりたい。あなたのような強くて
A real man.
本物の男に。
オルマルさん、あなたは戦いをやめる決断をしたと聞きました。俺は15年もかかってし
15
まった。
years.
Yeah.
ここは素晴らしい農場です。立て直して守っていってください。大旦那様、ありがとうございました。いつも力になってくださって。
言ったはずじゃ。ただの契約だと礼を言われる筋合いはない。トロフィー、エイナル。俺の名はロワルド。グリムの子、ロワルドだ。ありがとう、ロワルドさん。
皆さんお元気で。
Okay, I didn't thought that we would have Luffy type of One Piece.
One Piece goodbye moment.
Jeez. No, look at Omar, damn.
So some
Working
time
hard, yeah.
is past.
Yeah. I think we saw that in the first episode, actually. Yeah, I think so, yeah. It was season 2.
そうか、兄貴はいつになったら働くんだよ。うっせえな。ちょっと休んでただけだろ。本物の畑仕事ってのは見せても
Damn.
らおうじゃないの。こんなのすぐ終わらせてやるぜ。私はずっと耐え抜く人生だった。無数の苦痛もこの世の断りだと。あのような者たちを目にできると
They
は
give you
な。
hope.
あれね
Yeah, true.
彼らは向かったよ。私たちが想像もしなかった世界へ。ここではない。どこかへ。
Jeez. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
Yes, why?
Yeah, because it got really
I mean, it's
emotional.
it's too nicely written in a sense of like, even if they take everything from you and, you know, anything that happens to you, you still have your fighting spirit, right?
Yeah, they can't take that away.
Yeah, and that's
from you,
the whole purpose of it, you know. You if you can fight all the time, you know, they cannot take that from you, you know.
I mean, although,
How much
like,
time they
although
plunder, or even if they end you, you know, your fighting spirit, it's what's there, and that's it. You know?
although a lot of people, like, the world beats that fighting spirit out of them, you know, like, even like in this case, like,
Yeah,
over
true.
here, like when you start believing that there's nothing else in the world but pain, you know, that there's no other alternative for you, but actually there's someone out there to show, you know, it's not that bleak. It can, you know, it can be better.
I mean, yeah. There is times that you suffer or you dwindle, but maybe it's just that's, you know, it's the point where you then surround yourself with people who really see as you see in, you know, the fire in your eyes, you know, and then they can help, you know, if you falter sometimes, you know. That is why you have friends, or how they're now calling each other brothers, you know.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
Pick you up when you fall.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It happens from time to time.
I
you know.
mean, this really feels like the ending of the whole story. Like,
Actually,
I would
whole
be
story,
fine.
true,
It would be
actually,
fine, like, if this is how it ended, and now, like,
true.
you're hoping for Thorfinn, like, you know.
And then you don't know
find
what
a way.
happened there. You know, at Finland, it would be nice. But
Yeah.
probably there is still more that the author wanted to tell.
I mean, I wonder, like, how it can go from here on, you know, because, I mean, while it's amazing, like, he has that idea and fighting spirit, of course, it won't be that easy. And, like, is there something like that possible in that world, like, to go somewhere and create peaceful place without anything interfering?
I mean, we know how it goes in the real world, but so then you again run and try to find some place, you know, and that's it. That's what I'm saying. Your fighting spirit is keep you pushing, you know. And some people will see that and join you. Some people will oppose, and what can you do, you know?
Yeah.
With those toxic, this is basically like, okay, you're too toxic. I'm just going to
Down
put
with
distance between us, you know.
I mean,
He's like, okay, Canute, you're too toxic. I'm just going to just run away from you, you know.
Yeah.
Because what else can you do? You know, you can easily just fight him there and go at each other's throats, spill more blood, but then that's it, you know. This way, you're fighting your battles, I'm fighting my battles, and that's it.
Yeah, it seems here like violence is like the easiest answer. Like, if you would choose, like, okay, what's the first thing you
that
would
is
do,
why
and
people
that's
do
their
it.
default
Exactly. That is why.
setting.
That is why they're showing here. Like, it's really hard to, you know, to work the land and everything, but it's easy to take somebody who already worked that land.
Yeah.
But then, if you don't have those people, you will never be able to cultivate that land, you know. Like, let's say 10 people who wants to plunder other farm, you kill all the farmers, you will eat good for what, a few months, and then because you don't know how to work that farm, you will die.
Yeah.
You know. And that's why we have slavery then. I mean, we had slavery.
I mean, I was actually surprised that
say,
he actually changed his mind, you know, because like
Canute, that was so surprising.
That was very surprising because he felt like he's so righteous, like doing what he was doing, and with, like, his vision that he had, he felt so right. And the whole time he knew that what he was doing was wrong, but he was ready to pay the price to lose his soul in order to achieve what he thought was the only
Then
way.
he saw that there is the other way, you know.
Yeah.
But as you said, you cannot say, you know, because this is so much for interpretation, different interpretation. In Canute, not Canute, Thorfinn's story, you know, you will run and everything, then you will create a paradise, then you will die, and down the line, somebody will cherish still your paradise, that he is willing to fight for it and not run for it. You know, what Thorfinn wanted, even if they destroy that paradise, he can run again and create a new one and a new one and a new one. But somebody would fight for it. And then you go down the path that Canute then is like fighting for it. So basically it's that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's this is really nice. And it's basically that. You just live your life for hoping for the best for the next generation, and that's it, you know.
Yeah.
As he said, like at the end, you just shouldn't be like, how did he say for the death? Then shouldn't be like your...
should create a place. You should create a place where that wouldn't be your desirable option.
Yeah,
the
exactly,
option you would
exactly.
choose.
No,
Yeah.
but salvation,
Yeah.
you know, like
Salvation,
like you
yeah.
really gave your best and you die with a smile on your face, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
But not
Yeah.
like dying and be like, I wanted to achieve more or
I mean,
something.
not
you know?
just, you said, like, hope for the next generation better, not just hope, but also make sure, like, help them to, you know, so they would be better.
Like this,
do
I mean,
better,
like
you
he's
know.
showing, you know, yeah. Of course.
Exactly, like, because, like, if you, as we mentioned earlier, like, if you press, then how can you hope for them to give you a positive
Exactly,
reaction?
exactly,
It's
yeah.
not possible. Like,
Exactly.
you can't build something good on doing something bad. That's like we talked about before, like when it comes to like what Canute's doing. But what I love here the most is like when it comes to Thorfinn's journey in this season is what makes so beautifully done. Makes so beautiful about this season is like how he started, lost all hope, lost himself, like hey, he had nothing to live for.
Yeah.
He didn't care about anything or anyone. And in the end he found his way, like what the true warrior is, like
true
what
man,
his father taught him on his own. Like it's not like it was forced, like it's not like, okay, I'm doing this because my dad taught me or my dad wanted me to be this way, but he himself found his way to that and reached that same conclusion on his own, you know.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of hard when you think about everything about that, about, you know, either way how you're looking, if there is I don't know, let's say heaven, or you're thinking like we are just a biological animals and everything, but the true man should just fight himself, right? You're just fighting to be a better every day, not
Better
you don't need to prove to anybody, you know, because like let's say even if in biological level we just developed that, we don't need to fight anymore for I don't know, female or fight for food or whatever, you know, or like even if even like then a religious level, you know, you just you don't need anything to prove to somebody that there is I don't know, heaven or hell or whatever. You just you know, you just exist, you just help others, you just do what you can, you know, to prove for yourself your self-existence, right? I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. How else? Because like what's the, you know, there, what I want to say at the bottom line, you don't need to prove to somebody by beating him or trying to put some belief into him. You just do you, and you know,
Live your own life, and that's it.
Yeah, but a lot of times people just come and try to push, and you just run, like Thorfinn said, right? That's the maybe best solution. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're just trying to live your life and hope for the best, you know, because I mean, it is how it is. That's like if that's, we talked about this a couple of times.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes to Vinland, like if it would be better, world would be a way better place. Like if people were less concerned about others and more concerned about themselves, about making themselves better, and not in like what others are doing or how the way others are, but like what are we ourselves doing.
That's why we had Olmar, like he wants to prove himself as a man, as a warrior, as a man or something, but he doesn't need that, you know. You don't need to wield a sword, or I don't know, you need to cut a pig in half or whatever, you know.
Yeah, it's very like the messages here are very powerful.
Yeah,
and
they are.
I feel like we need more stories and shows conveying these messages, because like usually it's like fight is might, and that's like portrayed like everywhere, like cooler fights, better fighters, like, you know, that's like the definition of being strong when actually like we don't focus as much on like mentally strong and just trying to find a better solution and not just like doing the easiest. And that's like, it's like it's ingrained in us, that fight instinct.
True.
Survival instinct, it seems.
Everybody's like,
often it turns into so much something darker, not just survival instinct, but a lot darker.
Pushing a lot of superficial stuff instead to just look in yourself or something, you know. This is to make you think a lot, you know. Yeah,
it's really amazing writing, and one more episode to go. So let's see how it goes. I also can't believe like it's just it one more, and then who knows when you're going to get next season.
We don't have anything still like information or anything, right?
Mappa's a little busy. If Mappa's going to be doing the next season, maybe like we're going back to Studio Vir.
I'm not sure.
Who knows? But that's it, guys, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.